Hello, Scorpio friends. This is Vistalia Tarot and Astrology, direct from my bedroom to yours. And this is your oracle reading for the month of March. I'm going to start with an overview card drawn from the Thoth Tarot. So your card for March is the Two of Swords, Peace. One of our few peaceful swords cards. Some say that it's sort of a peace before all the storms of the swords begin, or all the battles. But some see it as, moving backwards through the suit. So it's a kind of peace restored, which is what it's also called in the Golden Dawn system. And so whether it is a calm before the storm or a calm after the storm, it's a calm of some sort. Perhaps there have been conflicts with another party of some sort, or an other with a big O, and there is a kind of stilling of that might be happening. The swords card, the swords suit in this deck is full of these pinwheel shapes, which I associate with the kind of chaotic swirlings of the mind. And in this and pretty much no other card of the suit, the pinwheels are very symmetrical and organized. And in general, there's this beautiful symmetry. It is a Libra, Moon and Libra card. And yeah, so it seems like you will perhaps finally come to the other side of some sort of conflict, or even just a series of kind of oppositions that have been happening in your life. There will be kind of a stilling of all of that, and an opportunity to just breathe and find kind of peace and quiet, which is probably well deserved and long awaited. And I'm going to now draw a card from the archetypes deck as a message from your higher self. And I drew the Destroyer. It's one of three, the Creator, the Sustainer, and the Destroyer. So these three interconnected archetypes. Very interesting. Peace Destroyer. You Peace Destroyer, you. Yeah, so maybe maybe after a series of conflicts or some sort of fiery exchanges with other individuals, and now coming to a kind of stillness or peace this month, you may have an opportunity to see what it is inside you that has perhaps led to some of those previous conflicts or upsets, that maybe in the stillness and the quiet, and when there's less sort of opposition from outside, you might have an opportunity to go to observe the destroyer within you, the part of you that actually wants to sort of upset the peace and to bring chaos back. There's nothing necessarily wrong with that. It's just it's good to know that about yourself. If that is present, it's good to observe that in yourself. And I mean, it's certainly a natural interplay between these opposing forces, and you may just sometimes need to be aligned more with one or the other. So I think it's going to be an interesting month of meditating on these two very different forces. Maybe the part of you that longs for peace and stability, and the part of you that perhaps longs for the opposite, and how do they coexist? So finally, I'm going to draw a guidance card for you from the Amenti Oracle. And the card is, I offer words of good intent. And so regardless of if you're wanting to create peace or destruction, being yeah, being careful about how you speak to others seems like it's going to be important this month. And really, maybe really thinking about what is the intention behind your words. Are you trying to create a disturbance in the force or not? And the advice seems to be don't use your words, at least for destructive purposes, but rather aim them towards these more peaceful um, waters. So yeah. And finally, I'm going to read a random passage from a book, a little bit of bibliomancy, perhaps to tie it all together. And here we go. If you're going through a phase when you feel you have nothing especially beautiful to offer, or if you think it would be self-indulgent to inject your own aesthetic into shared environments, turn for help to great artists and thinkers. Sneak O'Keeffe or Chagall prints onto unadorned walls in public places, for instance. Memorize poems by Rilke and Hafiz and slip them into your conversations when appropriate. Program your cell phone so that its ring is Vivaldi's Stabat Mater in C minor. Scrawl passages from Annie Dillard's Teaching a Stone to Talk on the walls of public lavatories. Interesting. So have a good month, Scorpios, and take care.